am Kacy Paide of theinspiredoffice.com, a professional organizer coming to you from my very own home in Silver Spring, Maryland. The question isn't who has a problem with memorabilia, but who doesn't have a problem with memorabilia. For the most part, I focus on helping people with offices and paper, but still, I have spent such a big part of my career working with people through their memories. It's something I love to do, and I love that memories come in both paper format and physical format, actually objects. Today I'm going to help you with the problem of paper memorabilia by going through my own with you. I actually was going through my own paper memories the other day, and I thought, you know what, before I put it all together, I should make a video because people really need help categorizing memories. So there are a couple problems I see with memorabilia. One, that it's scattered all throughout the house. So my challenge to you, of course, is to get it all together. I know that's easier said than done. It's not a simple first step for everybody. But then once you do that, you realize, oh my goodness, I have so much. And this applies to both paper memorabilia and objects. And the reason you want to do that is because when you have so many memories that they're all mixed together, A, they take up too much space, and B, they're just not in a place or in a format where you can sit down and enjoy them. And that's the whole point of saving memories. So I'm going to walk you through how I broke down my memorabilia, but first I'm going to show you how I had it. We have a relatively small condo, so in the bedroom closet I had this box full of memories, as well as this box that was inside of here, and this box. It's not a whole lot, but I'm sure you can relate to this. I'm not perfect, so every time I want to drop a little something in there, I don't go through the trouble to open the lid and slide it in. I also pile things on top. So this was piled high, the other box was piled high, and I thought, you know what? I think I've actually gotten to the point where I actually have one too many pieces of memorabilia, and I had the time to spread everything out like I did here. And I really want to show you these categories. So think of it first this way. Being an organizer who focuses on paper, I love using analogies to files. And if you have a file folder that gets way too thick, that is your sign that you should break that out into further file folders. So my boxes got too thick, and I thought, you know what, instead of one great category called memories, I'm going to break that out into whatever I need. And I think that came out to 8 or 10 categories or so. So let's walk you through this. First of all, it is perfectly okay to throw away memories. All of these did not make the cut. This is probably 25 different memories or so. It's some cards, it's some tickets, it's invitations that just don't ring my bells anymore. I don't necessarily get rid of memorabilia every time I go through it to enjoy it, but this time I did, and I was impressed with how much is going out. So all of this is going straight into recycling. I already had going a packet of cards received, and I've added a little bit more to it. That's going to stay. Now here's the nitty-gritty that I hope will inspire you. This stack is all memories from my career, from organizing. I already have a place for this. These were just not kept separate, so these are going there. These are just kind notes from clients, handwritten testimonials. That's going to go into its own folder. My father is Estonian, and I visited a number of times, so these are some memories from Estonia. My favorite are memories from my husband. These are just little things we've collected, receipts from some of our first dates, little notes he leaves me around the house. I love that this is a thick category. These are just like cards. And in a past life, I was a personal trainer. I used to work at Design Within Reach. This was my business card, and this was my college ID. I do already have a place where I have every single business card I've ever had, and these will go there. This is by far one of my thickest categories, and it's from my nieces. So anybody with nieces or children knows how unruly kids' art and kids' cards can get. So over the years, I've collected a lot, but I've whittled it down to this. As they get older, this is going to kind of slow down a bit. I have been to Bali 4 times. It's my favorite place in the world, and these are some of my paper memories from Bali. Yoga schedules, old vintage articles, receipts from fun times I've had. This is also to say a lot of my memories from Bali and even Estonia are physical. They're objects. They're, clothing and textiles and small objects. So this again is just addressing the paper. I like to, when I can travel, bring back just a few very, very small objects. And then people always ask, what do you do with all of the pamphlets and the maps and the paraphernalia? You leave it there. And I think I've done a good job considering this is all I have from those 2 places. This pile here is all memories from friends. Friends, old business cards that are really funny, a lot of friends' wedding invitations, so on and so forth. But this warranted its own category. And this here, I forgot I had this. This is all tickets. And I think what I've done, I honestly can't tell you where, maybe I ended up throwing the whole thing away. This is an entire program that I want to keep, but I did find a playbill. The whole thing must have gone out in the trash. And I just had torn off the cover. A lot of you like to keep playbills, but think about it. You don't necessarily need the whole program. In some cases, you can get away with just the cover. Now, down here, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not already. This is all memorabilia from our wedding. Invitations, wedding cards. And this was our wedding guest book. We only had enough people signed to fill maybe the first 5 pages. So I had thought about just ripping those out. But I'm glad I didn't. I stopped myself because we got married 2.5 years ago. And this will make you feel good. I still haven't printed any wedding pictures for us, but I'm going to. If I've got, 30 some pages, I'm going to print at least 20 or so wedding pictures and just, affix them to this, and this will be our wedding album. That's a long time coming. And this category here is just miscellaneous. Yes, you are allowed to have a miscellaneous category. So in the end, my goal is to keep this box of miscellaneous and to keep this box of wedding memories. So what am I going to do with these, you ask? I have a little bit of space left in my rolling file cart in the closet. So each of these categories is going to get their own file folder. And this is going to say memorabilia-clients, memorabilia-Estonia, so on and so forth. So once I folder up all of these and I've got the packet of cards, I imagine I'm only going to be adding about this much to my rolling file cart, and I'm going to free up a box's footprint worth of space in the closet. I need the space much more in the closet than I do in the file folder. But what I'm going to do here is I'm putting up a picture where you can see every single one of the categories. You can even pause it if that would help. And I just want you to consider it like a menu. If there are any that inspire you, please proceed and break down your memories however you see fit. You don't have to do it exactly the way you see it here. But what I want you to walk away with is knowing that to have all the memories in one place is huge. And for some of you, that's good enough. But if you feel like this has become kind of like a tangled hodgepodge, just break them out into categories, and you can do the paper ones and files if you want. There's no right or wrong way to do it. A lot of my clients like to break memories out into multiple shallow boxes like these. You could do one of these for each category if you have a lot more than I do here. So I really hope that helps. Please leave a comment on how you store your memories if you think you have a novel way to do it. If there's a particular category of memorabilia that I haven't listed here that you think could help other people, please share that as well. And with that, I'm going to send you over to my site, theinspiredoffice.com. where I have about 500 blog posts, and obviously there are many more videos on this channel. And know that I love to help people organize. I've done it for 600 or 700 clients. I travel outside of the DC area. Of course, I work a lot in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. I work virtually as well. So please reach out with any questions, and don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you.